Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Antonio Missions and the Midland Rockhounds. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Enrique, right-hander out of Puerto Rico, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Ike?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Luis Baroa heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Missions, center fielder, Luis Baroa.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike 1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees our game time temperature. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I'm going to be looking to see if that guy in the 7th spot can stay hot. Does a lot of things right at the plate. Takes the simple approach, and it tends to pay off.
Stepping in, Adam Zahorik, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. In there, no balls and a strike.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball. 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Grounded to short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. With a moment now, let's check out how the Rockhounds set up on D. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, when you talk about a position that requires arm strength, right field is one of those. This man, he has arm strength to die for. He could throw it from the wall. He could probably throw it from the darn stands. I hope he gets a chance to show it off in this one.
Miguel Cairo gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you've got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1, no score. Enrique Diaz, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. EK, what's the word on him?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Sam Lopez comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
First baseman, Sam Lopez.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Steve, how do they send these fans home happy here today?
This is a lineup that features so many young kids on this team, and generally you know you're going to have to live with their mistakes, but what you do is you ride that youth and enthusiasm to each victory.
Patrick Cardona is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it. Well, you take a swing at a pitch like that, you're lucky that you only got sawed off. He's going to have to go find himself another piece of lumber.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. And with that, let's check out the San Antonio defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, guys, this defense really revolves around the catcher. Very good back there, blocks a lot of the balls, guides that pitching staff. Really the most important guy on this defense.
Sebastian Novoa gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
In there, strike 1.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
2 out, nobody on. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And there's number 8. 1 away.
Hot shot toward third, right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. An inning in the books, no score here on the show. Brian Hindley makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Brian Henley.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Ryu racing back, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he will make it there with their first hit of the ball game, a leadoff double.
Off the bat, I thought this thing might be caught, but it just keeps going and going, and he nearly got it out of here as he winds up hitting it off the track. He's into second base here with a leadoff double.
Lance Leahy will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
0-1 count and the pitch. Hit to short. Perkinson scoops it up, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Well, the inning starts nicely with that leadoff double, but aside from a strikeout, a ground ball to short is about the last thing you want to have happen. You know, if this is to the second baseman, that's great, but that's just a wasted out here.
Coming to the plate now, Jimmy Mundy, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Slider, oh, look out, as that one just about took his nose off. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ryu is in pursuit. And that's the second out of the inning. The relay throw. And he is in there.
Yeah, this ball's hit high enough that he can go back and tag at second base. So that's a good job of moving up the extra 90 feet now with 2 outs.
Rocky Gale gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Ryu is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Juan Tejera strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the 2nd inning.
Third baseman, Juan Tejera.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1.
Yeah, and that's the swing of a guy hoping for a first pitch curveball right there. If he gets it, he hammers it. If not, he's about 3 feet too late.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the 1st out.
How about that sequence right there? Fastball, fastball, and fastball again. No surprise what he's featuring out there today. Just straight hard. 3-pitch, see you later.
Standing in now, Glenn Ryu, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Calling for it, Mundy. 2 gone.
Batting 6th, designated hitter, Stephen Herman.
Stephen Herman gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's in there for strike 1. guide into straightaway right. Leahy moves over, and the inning is over. Steve Ramirez is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
Steve Romero.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Look out, 2-0 now.
Well, not close on either of these first two pitches. I mean, he's going to have to find the release point quick before he loses the leadoff guy.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Oh, that's a nice comeback from down in the count, 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Into the box, Ramon Alfonso, as he'll take a look at ball one. Third inning, no score to this point. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And he's showing some real life with that fastball. That's a great spot on a 1-0 pitch.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ryu on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Oh, well, once his ball got out there, you figured it was a sure double, but he decided to risk it and try for 3. It's a pretty big gamble to take when you're already in scoring position, and here it doesn't pay off.
Into the box now, Luis Baroa, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Diego Alanis will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
sent out to straightaway center field. Baroa giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
He's just trying to get a fastball in there to start the inning. The ball winds up getting hit pretty well, but not well enough to do any damage. It's a one-pitch out.
Now to the plate, Gavin Perkinson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Hey, if you like a good pitcher's duel, it looks like we've got one brewing right here. 2 outs now in the bottom of the 3rd, and both of these guys look like they have their good stuff.
Steven Schultz will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Oh, and you'll wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him, because that thing was right down Broadway.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Baroa sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Adam Zahorik is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Drilled on the ground to short. Perkinson is up with it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Miguel Cairo.
Miguel Cairo in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Trying to strike him out for the 2nd time. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Yeah, 2 straight fastballs in on the hands. They haven't produced a strikeout. So now 2-2, you got a few options here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Schultz on the move, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
I think that's a situation where he just wasn't ready for the fastball, and it got on him too quickly and just hits a lazy fly ball to right.
In now, Brian Hendley. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. High and deep to left center field. Cardona ranging back, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
And he's doubling his pleasure already. 2 at-bats so far, and now 2 doubles. He's looking like he's seeing the ball pretty well.
Standing in now, Lance Leahy. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. But the throw is well up the line, and he scores easily.
Well, it looked like this inning was just about in the books, but then you get the 2-out double to put the man in scoring position. Next hitter follows that up with a base hit here and makes something out of the inning after all.
Stepping in now, Jimmy Mundy, as the first pitch to him is lifted out in the air out towards shallow right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. San Antonio's out in front, 1-0. Sam Lopez will stand in to begin their half of the 4th, with his guys still looking for their first hit of the ball game.
And still looking for their first base runner, too. 9 up, 9 down.
First pitch of the at-bat. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Tap fouled at home plate. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Maybe even a half heartbeat, considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
At the plate, Patrick Cardona. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
0-1, here it comes. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Yeah, and if you got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Sebastian Novoa digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column.
Yeah, they just haven't been able to figure it out yet, but it's still early. We're seeing some pretty good pitching so far in this game.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Alfonso is there to make the catch, and his side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. We played 4 full. The Missions lead it 1-0. Rocky Gale heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
For the Missions, catcher, Rocky
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
That evens it up 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. One and two, here it comes. And the slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Schultz is there. He's got it one away.
The first baseman, number 33, Steve Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Steve Ramirez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 after two great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
All right, now you've just seen two straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
He takes strike three called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike one or strike two, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike three, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Ramon Alfonso is in with two away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ryu is underneath this one, and that will retire the side. Leading off the inning, Juan Tejera, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First offering on its way. First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Hit hard up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Into the box now, Glenn Ryu. Hard hit ball towards the hole. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon.
I tell you, that one's coming in fast, but it's going out faster. Does he square this one up or what? Bet he does.
Stephen Herman will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Another base hit right there. Their third hit in a row, and now the bases are loaded here with still nobody out.
Diego Alanis will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit, it still hasn't shown up yet. Like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Kind of interesting to see how he's going to respond to this situation that he's worked himself into.
Yeah, he hasn't found himself in too many tough spots, but he's got one now.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And this is on the ground to first. Could be two. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Well, I'm a little surprised that he wouldn't come home with this ball. That's always going to be a tough turn at second for the double play, and you know you're only going to get one, so why not take the lead runner at home to save yourself a run?
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Leahy ranging forward, and he makes the catch for the second out. But I don't think he had designs on even really trying it as he retreats with two away now.
That just didn't get enough of that one to get that run home, so that's probably a wise decision to hold at third.
Steven Schultz digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fifth.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And it's quickly 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. 5 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. Luis Baroa makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, he's thrown a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters he's faced, so that's a pretty good percentage because we're into the middle innings right now.
And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, that's a hat trick for him now. His 3rd strikeout in the game, and I think the one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to go down looking. That's almost like admitting you're beat. That's a sinking feeling in that guy's stomach there.
In now, Adam Zahorik, as he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here, now 2 away.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Miguel Cairo.
Miguel Cairo will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
Wow, that inning didn't really look like it was going anywhere, but if the first two guys don't get on in front of them, that's when they're swinging for the trees. When guys are on in front of them, they shorten down and try to go for the base hit, but a big solo shot right there with 2 outs.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. Schultz ranging back. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. San Antonio's out in front, 2-1. Sam Lopez will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Hit in the air out to right. Leahy posts under it, 1 out.
And I'll tell you, I like the way he's handling himself out there. He's going after guys, he's working ahead in the count, and he's keeping the ball around the plate. All the things you want to see in a young pitcher.
Patrick Cardona stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got to look at someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. And you can see what his breakdown is so far.
Sebastian Novoa will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips.
Been hitting the ball pretty well, though, despite the offer so far.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
And that man right there, he's got to figure out some kind of to score some runs for him. They have really been scuffling.
Line towards center field. Baroa is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Back here for Texas League Baseball on the show. Before we start the 7th, let's pause to take a quick look at how we got here. It's our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Lance Leahy will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. And neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
He looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Ryu waits on it, makes the play, 1 away.
And really, from what we've seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't seem to have a whole lot of carry to them, and this was another example right there.
Jimmy Mundy will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Cardona has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Well, he's 0 for 3 now in the ball game, and I think I can tell you why. If you're not a power hitter, you need to hit down on the ball. Try and drive things. This guy doesn't have enough muscle to hit home runs consistently, so he's wind up his routine flyouts.
Rocky Gale stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Popped high in the air. Novoa has got it, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Missions lead it 2-1. Juan Tejera will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Into the seats, 0-1. Hit hard towards center, and that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
And not only is that going to put the tying run on base to start the bottom of the 7th, but that's also going to get this crowd involved a bit more too.
So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Glenn Ryu, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run.
Yeah, but you got to make sure that he doesn't try to do too much.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. Tying run headed home. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now a 2-2 ball game. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here. Stephen Herman will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
Yeah, and this is something he'll figure out as time goes along. It's not how hard you throw, it's how well you can disrupt a hitter's timing. Growing up, guys are used to just blowing the ball by hitters, but once you get to this level, it doesn't always work out that way.
Diego Alanis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Oh, and that's a good fastball right there. He might have been thinking about protecting against that sinker.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like he's trying to get a ground ball here. He's coming right after him, trying to get a punch out.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Oh, that could be the defining moment of the game right there. And he's got one more guy to get through in the inning, but that was a huge out, number 2.
Standing in now, Gavin Perkinson for short, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
This is what you call an ambush swing right here. You're hitting in the back of the order. You're looking dead red early in the count, kind of just hoping the pitcher might relax and forget about you for a minute. Then you get that fastball middle in, and you jump all over it.
Stepping in now, Steven Schultz, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. But the tying run comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Carlo Ibar will be summoned from the bullpen now, as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Carlo Ibar.
Steve Ramirez will dig in. Took a called 3rd strike his last time.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Ramon Alfonso will stand in. He flew out his last time up. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. One out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
No strike.
This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Well, this ball was hit pretty hard, and he's just hoping to get on base as the go-ahead run. But it kind of hangs up there a little bit too long, and it finds the outfielder's glove.
Into the box, Luis Baroa. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. And we are tied 2-2. Sam Lopez will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Whoa, that's down.
Low for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Baroa. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Patrick
Cardona stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Yeah, he probably won't have too big a dip in velocity the rest of the way. But the later this game goes, the more important it'll be to watch where his location is. That's probably the bigger concern.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Holds off on the slurve that time, and it's 1-2.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Looking for his 10th strikeout. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
I'll tell you what, if you're related to this guy right now, you might want to turn away from the screen because this is going to be tough to watch. Here they are, one after another. That's 4 strikeouts for him, and that's called the golden sombrero.
In now, Sebastian Novoa, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 0-2 home. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Adam Zahorik stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here comes the first pitch. hits it high and deep out to center field. Ryu racing back, still going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
The batter, number 6.
What a great job of leading off this inning for his teammates. On second base now with a double, with a chance to take the lead late in this ball game. He's pointing into his dugout saying, "Let's go, you guys."
Miguel Cairo will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Lopez is over, and he puts it away for the first down.
Well, this is certainly not a situation where you'd expect the guy to be bunting, but you're hoping he can give you a little more than a pop-up. That hurts in a spot like this.
So coming to the plate, Brian Hendley, and he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. Chop foul at the plate, strike one. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
He gets another easy pop-up there, and this is just turning into a walk in the park. It's been a pretty stress-free outing for him so far.
Lance Leahy digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with two down. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1. All away here to start the at-bat.
And that's fine, but you can't be afraid to work inside. You can jam this guy. Get him to roll over something. You don't have to strike him out.
This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Ryu is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, and 6 coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Juan Tejera strides in to lead us off here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. And he punts the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
And this late into his afternoon of work, the longer this at-bat goes, the better chance that he might slip up and leave one out over the middle of the plate.
Fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate. And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, you know he's going to be happy to finally come away with that strikeout, but he's so deep into the start right now, and you hate to burn through that many pitches on one hitter as he did right there. Those at-bats, they seem to take a little bit more energy out of you later in the game than maybe back in the first or second inning.
Into the box now, Glenn Ryu, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
And that pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
1 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Leahy back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Stephen Herman.
Striding into the box, Stephen Herman. He singled his last time up. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
Here's the 0-2. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Yeah, and about the only drawback you have to having so many strikeouts is that it really runs that pitch count up. You can see on the graphic right here that that total's starting to get up there now, so he may be getting just a little bit tired.
Diego Alanis has a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap.
And in the field, I've got to expect them to be playing what's called no doubles defense, Matt. Basically, you got to guard the lines in the infield, and in the outfield, play deep enough so that you can cut off all the gaps.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A ball hit hard to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away.
Yeah, sometimes after 2 outs, you can let your guard down out there on the mound. But all of a sudden, back-to-back hits have given him a bit of a wake-up call here.
Gavin Perkinson stands in, trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
Now this is lined into right center. He comes through around third and being waved on home. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
You know, they came into this bottom of the 9th inning knowing that they needed just 1 run to make it official. And they come through big time here to send this crowd home happy.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Rockhounds come out on top, 3-2. So long, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game for the victorious Rockhounds. 3 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Missions, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.